The path to relief and restoration may not lie in another pill or a risky surgery. For centuries, certain natural foods have been supporting men's prostate health. But this wisdom has been overlooked in modern times. Among them, 5 specific meats have been shown to calm inflammation, ease discomfort, and help shrink an enlarged prostate naturally. In fact, when eaten the right way, it can bring noticeable comfort faster than most men expect. Hello everyone, and a sincere thank you to this incredible community of health champions for being here. To our new viewers, a very warm welcome. We are so glad to have you. I'm Dr. Catherine Rocker, a geriatrician and men's health doctor who has spent decades helping seniors regain control of their health without unnecessary procedures. I've seen men from every background restore not just their prostate health, but their energy, confidence, and quality of life through simple natural strategies. And today, I'm going to reveal 5 of the most overlooked solutions that could change your life too. No prescriptions, no complicated routines, just natural healing guided by science. What if the answer you've been looking for has already been sitting on your dinner plate? By the end of this video, you'll know which meats can support your prostate, how they work, and the best way to add them to your meals. So stay with me because you don't want to miss the #1 meat for shrinking your prostate naturally. Chances are you've eaten it many times, but never realized how powerful it can be. And before we dive in, take a moment to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming advice tailored for men's health and vitality. Also, I'd love to hear from you. Type yes in the comments if you're ready to take back your prostate health naturally. Now let's begin this healing journey with the first powerful meat you need to know about: sardines. Small in size, yet unmatched in their nutrient profile, these oily fish carry a unique combination of natural compounds that target one of the most frustrating health challenges for men after 60, an enlarged, inflamed prostate. In my clinical work, I have seen countless men struggle with the constant urge to urinate at night, slower flow, discomfort when sitting, and a subtle but steady drop in confidence and vitality. The silent driver behind these symptoms is often persistent low-grade inflammation that irritates and enlarges the prostate over time, a process that can quietly erode quality of life. While many men immediately turn to prescription drugs for relief, I have long encouraged exploring nature's solutions first. Foods like sardines have been nourishing men for generations, offering the kind of repair and protection that no pill can fully replicate. They sit right at the crossroads of tradition and modern nutritional science, providing an everyday, accessible way to support prostate health. For many, sardines have been dismissed as a humble pantry item, something inexpensive, perhaps too ordinary to take seriously. The reality is very different. Sardines are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which act like natural firefighters, putting out the flames of inflammation inside the prostate. They also contain vitamin D, a nutrient linked to better hormonal balance and lower prostate cancer risk. Combined with their supply of selenium and protein, sardines work at the cellular level, reduce swelling, improve urinary flow, and support testosterone levels. The result is a calmer prostate, less nighttime urgency, and improved energy throughout the day. I recall a patient in his early 70s, frustrated after months of restless nights and constant trips to the bathroom. We added sardines to his weekly routine, just 2 to 3 servings, alongside other simple dietary changes. Within weeks, he was sleeping through the night more often, reported stronger flow, and felt more energetic during the day. He was surprised such an unassuming food could have such a noticeable impact. Stories like his are not rare. I've seen similar results across men from many different walks of life. Beyond the prostate, sardines carry added benefits that strengthen the entire foundation of male health. Their vitamin D content supports stronger bones and muscle function, important for maintaining independence, while their protein helps preserve lean mass. The omega-3s in sardines also support heart and brain health, reducing the risk factors that so often travel alongside prostate issues. In terms of practicality, sardines are affordable, widely available, and safe for most men. Opt for varieties packed in water or extra Virgin olive oil to avoid excess sodium and unhealthy fats. Because they are small fish, sardines tend to carry minimal mercury risk compared to larger species, making them a comfortable choice even for regular consumption. They require no special preparation. Simply open, drain, and serve with whole grain bread, salads, or steamed vegetables. Making sardines part of your weekly meal plan is a simple step that can yield real improvements, not only for your prostate but for your overall well-being. You don't need radical overhauls or complicated regimens, just a steady commitment to small, smart choices that stack up over time. And while sardines hold quiet power for the prostate, the next meat we'll discuss may just surprise you even more. Researchers call it one of nature's most underappreciated protectors of men's health. And it has a strength that rivals even the best supplements. Lean beef, especially when it's grass-fed, is a quiet cornerstone of strength and repair, a food that fuels stamina while protecting a man's long-term health. I remember of a patient named Miller in his early 60s who walked into my office frustrated by the nightly bathroom visits, the discomfort that lingered through the day, and a creeping sense that his energy and vitality were slipping away. He still worked part-time as a contractor and prided himself on keeping active, but the symptoms of an enlarged prostate were affecting his confidence and his quality of life. In speaking with Miller, I recognized the pattern I've seen so many times: frequent urgent trips to the bathroom, hesitancy when starting to urinate, and a subtle but persistent fatigue. Underneath these symptoms was the same culprit I often uncover: chronic low-grade inflammation in the prostate that disrupts function and places strain on the urinary tract. For many men, the default is to rely solely on prescription medication, but I've seen again and again how dietary strategies can play a proactive, restorative role in managing this inflammation and supporting overall vitality. This is where lean grass-fed beef earns its place as a defender of health. Far from the overprocessed fatty cuts often linked with poor cardiovascular outcomes, grass-fed lean beef provides a concentrated source of complete protein, zinc, vitamin B12, and conjugated linoleic acid in a balanced ratio of healthy fats. The zinc content is especially valuable for prostate function as it supports cellular repair, hormone regulation, while the high-quality protein aids in maintaining muscle mass and metabolic stability. Grass-fed beef also contains anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids in higher amounts than conventional beef, helping to counteract the inflammatory processes that contribute to prostate enlargement. When Miller began incorporating moderate servings of lean grass-fed beef into his weekly meals, pairing it with vegetables rich in antioxidants and fiber, he noticed gradual but meaningful improvements. Within 2 months, his nighttime urination reduced. He described a stronger and more consistent urinary stream, and his overall energy lifted. His experience mirrors what I've observed in other patients. When the body receives targeted nutrients in a digestible, high-quality form, the prostate often responds positively. Beyond its prostate-specific benefits, lean beef supports broader male health by reinforcing immune resilience through zinc, aiding red blood cell production with vitamin B12, and helping preserve strength and endurance through protein. This combination underpins not only urinary health, but also the physical capacity that many men want to maintain well into their later years. The key is in selection and preparation. Always choose cuts like sirloin, tenderloin, flank steak, or top round, and trim any visible fat. Opt for gentle cooking methods such as grilling, roasting, or pan-searing in olive oil, and avoid charring the meat to reduce exposure to harmful compounds. Portion control matters. 2 to 3 moderate servings per week fit well into a balanced prostate-friendly eating plan. For most men, especially when grass-fed options are chosen, lean beef is both safe and sustainable as part of a long-term nutritional strategy. If lean beef provides the solid framework for repair and resilience, the next meat on our list plays a very different but equally powerful role. It is lighter, packed with unique compounds, and offers a kind of restorative strength that science now recognizes as one of nature's most underappreciated tools for men's vitality. Let's talk about lean white fish like cod, haddock, and tuna. Think of these as the precise cellular mechanics for your prostate. working diligently to fine-tune your body's internal systems and protect its core functions. When it comes to supporting prostate health at the most fundamental level, this is the category of meat that delivers a unique and powerful form of cellular defense. The nutritional strength of lean white fish lies in its combination of easily digested proteins, selenium, vitamin D, and marine sourced omega-3 fatty acids. Each of these plays a role in calming the low-grade inflammation that contributes to prostate enlargement. The protein provides the building blocks for cellular repair. Selenium protects delicate prostate tissue from oxidative damage, and vitamin D helps regulate hormone activity involved in prostate growth. Even though white fish are leaner than oily fish, the omega-3s they do contain work steadily to keep inflammatory processes in check, which can ease pressure on the bladder and improve urinary flow. One patient, Alan, age 68, stands out in my memory. He was a retired teacher, worn down by constant trips to the bathroom and the fatigue that came with never feeling properly rested. When we reviewed his diet, it was heavy on red meat and processed foods with little seafood. I suggested replacing 2 of his weekly red meat meals with grilled or baked cod or haddock, keeping preparation simple, and seasoning with herbs and olive oil. Alan was skeptical but willing to try. Within a month, his nighttime urination dropped from 4 times to twice per night, and he described feeling lighter, clearer-headed, and more in control. The physical relief was matched by a sense of regained confidence, a shift that extended into his social life and daily activities. For the prostate specifically, lean white fish help create a less inflammatory environment, support healthy hormone metabolism, and contribute to optimal blood flow to the pelvic region. The benefits do not stop there. Regular inclusion of cod, haddock, or tuna supports heart health through lean protein intake, aids muscle preservation, and provides micronutrients that strengthen immunity, making them valuable allies in overall health management. These fish are among the most practical to work into a routine. Keep frozen fillets of cod or haddock on hand, and bake or steam them until just flaky. Season with herbs, lemon, and a drizzle of olive oil rather than heavy batters. Light canned tuna in water fits well for a quick lunch. Rotate your choices and keep portions moderate so you enjoy the benefits without worry. Cod and haddock carry very low mercury, and choosing light tuna rather than albacore keeps exposure modest. Pair your fish with fiber-rich vegetables and whole grains such as broccoli, greens, and barley to create a prostate-friendly plate that supports regularity and insulin balance. If you do not love the taste yet, start with mild preparations or flake the fish into tomato-based sauces or hearty vegetable soups so the flavor blends in. Most men find these meals gentle on digestion and easy on the budget when they buy frozen. Incorporating lean white fish into your diet is more than a nutritional upgrade. It's a way of signaling to yourself that your health and vitality matter. It reinforces the idea that the right choices made consistently bring back comfort, capability, and the confidence to fully engage with life. As targeted and effective as lean white fish can be, the next meat we'll explore offers an entirely different edge. It's versatile, nutrient-dense, and holds a secret that quietly works to protect your prostate while boosting circulation in ways few other foods can match. Turkey breast, nature's quiet source of lean strength and restorative balance, holds a place in my own memories long before I knew its medical value. I still remember cold slices arranged on a plate during family gatherings, paired with warm vegetables, and shared at a table where conversations lingered. Back then, it was simply wholesome food chosen for its lightness and easy flavor. Today, with the insight of a physician, I see it differently. A clean, nutrient-rich meat that offers men a way to protect and restore their prostate without adding unnecessary strain to the heart or waistline. The contrast between my early casual enjoyment of turkey breast and my current deliberate recommendation comes down to science. Lean turkey, especially from the breast, provides a concentrated supply of high-quality protein with very low saturated fat, which helps maintain lean muscle mass, metabolic stability. It delivers zinc, which supports healthy testosterone balance and prostate cell repair, and the amino acid arginine, which promotes better circulation, by encouraging the production of nitric oxide. Together, these compounds help reduce the subtle inflammation and improve blood flow in and around the prostate, easing urinary discomfort while promoting normal function. I worked with a patient, a retired gentleman in his late 60s. We'll call Tom. He came to me dealing with the constant interruption of nighttime urination, variable flow, and a fading sense of physical vitality. My advice was simple: incorporate lean, skinless turkey breast into his lunches 2 or 3 times a week, perhaps in a sandwich, a salad, or sliced alongside some vegetables. Tom was a little skeptical that something so basic could help, but he liked turkey and agreed it was an easy change. After several weeks of this consistent habit, he reported a noticeable improvement in the strength of his urinary flow and, to his delight, a significant boost in his daily energy levels. The relief he felt was palpable in his voice. Hay sounded lighter and more optimistic by improving circulation. Arginine also supports heart health and can enhance stamina for daily activities. The steady protein intake helps maintain muscle tone, which contributes to better metabolic function and balance for men, aiming to protect both their prostate and their overall vitality. Turkey breast offers a clean, versatile option that fits comfortably into most weekly meal plans. Turkey breast is widely available, lean and versatile. You can roast a whole breast to have slices for the week. Purchase ground turkey for sauces or burgers, or use deli slices from a trusted source, opting for skinless preparations and avoiding heavy sugary glazes keeps it a healthy and safe choice with no adverse effects to worry about when enjoyed as part of a balanced diet. Turkey breast is easy to digest, low in cholesterol for its protein content, and safe for regular inclusion, especially when sourced fresh and minimally processed. That's what turkey breast represents to me. Nourishment that quietly works in the background, respecting your body's need for steady support beyond taste. It stands as a symbol of patient natural healing, a reminder that consistency and care in what you choose to eat can translate into strength you feel every day. Now, as nourishing as this simple poultry can be, our final meat might be the most surprising revelation of all. It's an everyday kitchen staple, often misunderstood, that serves as a remarkable source of prostate-protecting zinc and B vitamins. This meat works diligently to support your hormonal balance and cellular health, especially when you know the right way to select and prepare it for maximum benefit. Pork tenderloin may not command the spotlight in a butcher's case, the way a heavily marbled steak or elaborate cut might. Yet, behind its simple, understated appearance lies an exceptional capacity to promote prostate health and reinvigorate male vitality in a way that is both effective and sustainable. This lean, tender cut fits seamlessly into everyday meals, while delivering a highly targeted combination of nutrients that actively work to reduce persistent inflammation in the prostate, support more natural urinary flow, and underpin the stamina, focus, and physical ease that allow you to live fully after 60. Its affordability and year-round availability reinforce an important truth I share often with my patients. Lasting improvements in health are rarely about exotic, hard-to-find ingredients, and much more about consistent, thoughtful choices with foods that respect the body's needs. In my years of clinical practice and research into nutritional urology, I have reviewed the studies and, more importantly, witnessed the real-world results. With my patients, I have seen how incorporating this specific meat can make a measurable difference in men's lives. Pork tenderloin consistently earns its place among my top recommendations because its nutrient balance so precisely meets the needs of a healing, well-functioning prostate. The high-quality, complete protein in this cut provides all essential amino acids, allowing the body to repair and strengthen prostate tissue and surrounding muscle. It is naturally rich in zinc, a mineral critical for healthy testosterone metabolism, optimal immune function, and the regulation of cell growth within the prostate. Selenium, also abundant here, protecting the gland from oxidative stress, one of the key drivers of enlargement and discomfort. Adding to this is carnitine, an amino acid derivative that promotes fat metabolism and encourages robust pelvic circulation, helping to relieve the congestion and pressure that can make urination difficult. This isn't just passive nourishment. These nutrients actively engage in rebalancing and restoring normal prostate function. I think of a patient, let's call him David, a 71-year-old retired railway engineer, one of many whose experience illustrates these benefits. When we first spoke, he described nights fragmented by repeated trips to the bathroom, a hesitant and weak stream, and midday fatigue that left him unable to enjoy his walks or social activities. His diet relied heavily on processed meats, quick to prepare, but high in inflammatory fats and additives. I asked him to make one key change. Swap 2 of those processed meals each week for freshly cooked pork tenderloin seasoned simply and paired with vegetables. At his 6-week follow-up, the changes were remarkable. David was waking only once per night. His urinary flow was smoother and more complete, and his daytime energy felt steady for the first time in years. The shift in his posture and expression was as telling as his words. He felt back in control of his body. For the prostate, the benefit is threefold. Calming ongoing inflammation that keeps the gland swollen and irritable, balancing hormone signals that influence cell behavior, improving blood flow to nourish and repair tissues. For overall vitality, pork tenderloin contributes to preserving lean muscle mass, stabilizing energy levels through steady protein metabolism, and supporting cardiovascular health, a foundation for both physical resilience and confidence in movement, intimacy, and daily engagement with life. Pork tenderloin is also easy to prepare and safe for most diets. Select fresh lean cuts and trim away visible fat. Prepare it using roasting, grilling, or gentle pan searing with a small amount of hair-healthy oil like extra virgin olive oil. Season with herbs, garlic, or a squeeze of citrus to enhance flavor without adding unnecessary sugars or heavy sauces. A serving of 4 to 6 O10s enjoyed 2 to 3 times a week fits well within a balanced prostate-friendly meal plan. Its mild flavor allows it to pair well with everything from steamed greens to roasted root vegetables and whole grains, making it easy to adapt for variety and enjoyment. This is why I often call pork tenderloin one of the most underrated therapeutic meats for men over 60. It's affordable, familiar, and effective, quietly working behind the scenes to shrink inflammation, support energy, and help restore the rhythm of daily life. Throughout my career, I have had the privilege of walking this health journey with hundreds of men, from those in their 60s, others thriving well into their 80s and beyond. What this experience has shown me time and again is that a powerful healing journey does not always have to start with a prescription. True, lasting change often begins in a much simpler place. It can start on your dinner plate with a conscious choice to nourish your body with the specific foods that support its natural ability to heal. It is a decision to believe deeply that your well-being and your comfort are absolutely worth investing in. Health champions, you now have the knowledge. You have heard the science behind how these specific meats can reduce prostate inflammation, and you have listened to the real-life stories of men who have felt a genuine difference. The next step is yours to take. This does not need to be overwhelming. If just one of these meats, whether it's the sardines, the lean beef, the white fish, the turkey, or the pork tenderloin, resonates with you, then that is your perfect starting point. Your path to improved prostate health and renewed vitality can begin with your very next meal. If this information felt valuable to you, I warmly encourage you to like this video and share it with a friend who might also benefit from this conversation. I genuinely read every single comment you leave below, and sharing your own experiences creates a wonderful community where we can all learn from and support each other. For more ways to support your healthy aging, be sure to watch our video on 5 fruits for prostate health, which you will see linked on the screen. Now, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for giving me your time today and for investing this time in your well-being. I don't take it for granted.